Anytime we're asked about a fraction of a circle, we are probably going to have the exact same solution, which is to create a fraction of the part of the circle that we care about over the whole of that circle that we care about. So for every circle, we can kind of find these little sectors. And in school, you have to learn a lot of formulas for this, but on the SAT, we only really need this one idea of a part over whole fraction. So when they ask for the fraction, we're only making one fraction. Sometimes we need to make two and create a proportion and set them equal. Here we can just find what is the part that we care about and what is the whole that kind of corresponds with that. Well, they give us the part, length AB, so that is something like this. It's going to be the outside arc between these 2 points. So arc AB is the part that we care about. So I'm going to put that on the top of my fraction. And I know that it's a fraction itself, but that doesn't matter. It just goes in this spot because it is a part of the circle. Now, what is the whole that corresponds with that? Well, the whole way round a circle is the circumference, okay? So if we only are going a part of the way around for AB, we want to compare that to, well, what would be the whole way around? What is the circumference? And this formula is given to you on the SAT. The circumference is equal to 2 pi times the radius. And what do you know? We are given a radius of 8 feet. So that means that 2 pi times 8 means a circumference of 16 pi. So here is my part over whole fraction. We obviously cannot bubble this if this was a grid in, and it is not an answer choice here. So we're going to have to do some work on it, but that's okay. All we really need to know here is the rules for dividing fractions, which are to keep, change, flip. Keep the top fraction the same, so that's going to be 4 pi over 3. Change division into multiplication, so that is multiplying, and then flip the bottom fraction upside down. Now I know it doesn't look like a fraction, but remember any number can be a fraction if we wanted to just by putting it over 1. So we're going to flip that so that it's 1 over 16 pi. Now we can start to reduce things. The pi's are going to cancel. If we have a pi on the top and a pi on the bottom, they're going to go away. We also can reduce the 4 into a 1 by dividing it into the 16 and having 4 left over there. And now we just have to multiply whatever's left. So the 1 times 1 on the top gives me a 1, and then 3 times 4 on the bottom gives me 12. That is choice A, and that is the answer. These can feel very complicated, but remember, like I said at the beginning, every time we're asked about a fraction of a circle, we're going to be using this part over whole idea. So write that on your page to get started and start filling in whatever you can. Odds are good that you'll kind of just discover your way to the answer.